I'm in this huge research space. I've been very passionate about conscious anger work as an energy, to have a private space and let the anger flow. I've been very passionate for many years about this research, and it started with my visiting, being part of workshops with ISTA, for example, and many more, where we learn to be more, we let ourselves to be more alive with anger being just as an energy, just as a life force with other people, just to share this life force that many times it's so repressed. And what I notice, what I'm doing wrong, I want to share in the relationship space, and what's working and what's not working for me. So many times I have a message that is coming through because I'm getting triggered, or there is something that my anger wants to tell me when I'm relating with someone. So there are times when it went really wrong, when I am in a setting with people who don't have the same matrix like me, or they think anger is wrong. And then yeah, I feel sad to say, like I was with a friend, we were into Tantra, and I really wanted to say to him, this is enough, I need my own space. And I was just learning to set a boundary about something, and that was maybe deeper, maybe it was more emotional. I needed more space, more private space. And I screamed in a pillow. I was in my sister's place, we were visiting her, and she freaked out because she felt like this is not appropriate, it's too loud, and that there are people who are renting the house underneath or apartment. And since that time I felt like something between us stopped working, me and my sister. We didn't fully resolve. I was very passionate to research being alive and really not hide myself. So this is the part that is not working. And I learned over the years to take more responsibility for my anger. And yeah, in a spaces it goes wild when you are in a workshop space and you learn to really stand up for your anger, that there is a message that you could, like this dragon kind of, I try to make, there is this dragon speech that what I'm here for. So what's been working for me, it's I am embracing it more as a life force, and I can create more space for myself where I gain clarity. I just start doing 3 minutes of anger work with myself. I gain much more clarity. I can literally set more boundary, even with the dogs, for example. I am more like an authority, and it's not like a bullying, but it's a stop, like to really feel just it's pure. It's not aggressivity. It's just pure anger. Like a training my dogs, for example, or the dog. So I feel like there is, but it's like a love. I hold space. I love, and I share no with them. And also, yeah, yeah, there are ways like I feel I'm more committed. It's still a research, yes, and maybe I'm noticing that I'm gaslighting myself that it's fully working, but it's not fully working for me also, because I'm still using the emotional anger, this anger that needs more healing sometimes, and I would use it to express myself with a partner, with a friend, and they are no, because for them it's intense. Like, I'm not being aggressive or anything, but they think I'm aggressive. I'm just saying, no, this really bothers me. And sometimes I need a blind spot, someone to check my blind spot where I'm going over. And there is it's very tricky for me also to find that right spot. So I'm still in this research. And yeah, what's working again, on the other hand, is when I'm in a heart sharing space, to really, I am committed to be in my heart. And there are spaces where we practice let our heart speak, and there is an anger, and we let it be there, and let it everything be there, and the layers, like underneath of anger there is another layer, so we are able to explore and what's behind that, why I feel pissed off. So it could be emotional, that needs more healing, doesn't matter. And it's just there is a space to be, it doesn't matter. So this is working for me, where I have a space to let my heart speak and I'm able to hold space for other people to let them be fully expressive. So it's it simplifies the coaching space or healing space. People are not too much in a head or in their box or whatever, and just feeling the anger, just feeling the fear, just feeling it, and yeah, and letting them to feel that. And this is very powerful for me, for other people. So this is working fantastic when it's more in this contact space. Or yeah, so where I'm having enough matrix to hold space for other people or be helped and maybe go deeper into some topic. So again, I have a smile on my face, so there is something kind of shadowy in me, I notice, where I'm resisting something. This is what I'm noticing, and that's okay. So yeah, I feel a bit sad because in yesterday's space with my friend, my partner, I just had a like anger which I expressed, and he was not in a space to receive my anger, and maybe I was on the verge or some kind of drama creation, but I really wanted to express what bothers me, and that didn't land very well with him. So that kind of is quite disruptive in our relating space. So that's why I feel a bit sad, and sad because this research takes such a long time to bring fruits. And I guess there are spaces like Possibility Lab or ETB or where I could keep growing with this skill of taking more responsibility for how I deliver. So like I told him today, my proposal is that he doesn't send me out, like he says go out if and he's not ready to receive me. I said instead of sending me out, I propose, because I want to so resolve the situation, send me downstairs to really let myself scream in a pillow or sit down so I can deliver more calmly what really bothers me without more of this emotionality or textures in a voice that could bother him. So I used conscious anger in a healthy way this morning to propose, to give him a counter proposal. And this is much healthier after I reflected how where we are, because he is at a stage where he can handle only so much of the self-expression, or of course I could have a blind spot. So yeah, and that's it. And it's a big research, and I'm still very passionate about it. And I still believe, and I am committed to be in my heart. And I believe in this power of anger being radically alchemized. And it's something that has been repressed. And yeah, we are so scared to use it. And of course, it's dangerous in some way when we are dealing with people in hierarchical position that someone can say, I'll kick you out now, this is too much for me. So this is a space where I need more help, how to navigate my powerful self-expression, because I noticed in my past people cannot take that, and I guess it's the emotional aspect that reminds them something in them, and they don't want to see that. So yeah, it's still a mess for me in some way, and yet I'm very passionate about his work.